Pretty Little Liars Original Sin, Chapter 10, Final Girls. Roll the intro. Welcome back, guys. We are back with the final finale for, well, not the final finale, but the season 1 finale for Pretty Little Liars Original Sin. I'm hopefully hoping this gets a season 2, man, because the ending for the last episode was so big, and there were so many plot twists that I literally just couldn't take it anymore. That was probably, like, I had so much interaction with that scene. Like, I was literally, like, I had goosebumps on my goosebumps. Um the answers that we got in the last episode were insanity. I'm not ready for the answers in this episode because this is called Final Girls. So this is going to be the last one, and I'm wondering if we're going to actually get A's answer. But we always could be just getting a kind of twist. So everyone's probably going to think Tom is now A, and there might be a twist at the end of this one because um there has been Instagram pictures and interviews with a lot of people, and they said that when they got to the end of the last episode, they didn't expect that. Like, you expect something to happen, and then they take a 180 and they change the story. And I'm really excited to see how they do that with this show. Pretty Little Liars has always done that every single time. We always have got some twist, plot twist ending, or A that was announced. So I don't think we're gonna get A's announcement in this one, but we might get an answer to who killed Angela Waters or something around those lines. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe Angela Waters would be more of a season 2 type of situation, but I don't think we're gonna get A in this episode. We might, we don't know, but it would be nice if it would be like one season, we get a and then the next season we get another A of some sort, and it'd be kind of like a killer spree, kind of like Scream, the show on MTV, which was pretty decent actually. Now that I think about it. But anyway, we're gonna get right into this without further ado. Three, two, one, go.
I was invited. They want me. I'm going. No. Closing listening.
Chip, I'm going to get you for my birthday.
Bro, if Chip is A, I'm literally gonna go. Wow, that would be such a twist of turn.
Oh my god. Follow senior year? Okay, but did you know Sheriff Weasley was the guy who raped Angela's mom?
Rumor. Never confirmed.
It's a simple question, Mom. Did Sheriff Weasley rape Angela Waters or not?
That's what Angela said.
Did this happen before, during, or after Imogen's mom dated him like a friend? Figure out a way to get you and your mom out of that house and away from your dad. Can you make it one more night, Ty? Do you think?
Baby, for an idiot.
They were hiding in the back of his truck. I could do this. But otherwise, no evidence. Fuck. Patty, you're feeling perfect.
I didn't want to do it. I really wanted to go to sleep. Take her in the woods. Wake up. I saw you walk home. I just wanted to be close to you.
No, but that was a lie. But you had made us. And you, us, you make obviously hurt Angela Waters.
taking all the mothers. No two. You broke the rule. So now is A taking all the mothers.
It'll be fine. What's your guess? Is your determined sort of? I'll be there. What if Andrew wasn't only child? What if she had?
This is fucked up so badly. This is no ordinary A!
Are you Angela's brother?
Yes. His name is Archie.
Principal Clanton?
Yes.
What? What?
We sang in the school choir together. Eventually, she took a liking to me, and after spending some time together, Rose got pregnant with twins. My parents didn't approve. The Waters family needed money, so we paid them off to move to another town.
You started this whole fucking nightmare. What became her Tom? No more! One baby.
Oh my god.
We're set around. That's what you do in the chemical. Understand? But remember, our house is this race place in a game.
Bro, she's gonna have to hide?
Holy shit, holy
Jesus Christ, Greg got shot? Right in the jugular! Perfect timing. Oh my god.
movie ever. Mine's Gremlin. Home Alone. Home Alone 2. Muppet Family. You see? Pretty perfect, actually. They've been wanting to have a baby for a while, I think, with their photos and went on to book club. They're into it.
Yes! Woo! Woo! I knew it! As soon as she said bookshop, I was like, Arya Nazareth. Can I watch just the last second? I won't put actual sound, because I want to see who was cut. Because they said it was over, and I now know that there's another person. Unless Angela's brother is still alive. Here's Chip. So, I don't know. Is that Angela's brother still? I feel like that would be a letdown if they use the same person. I feel like the whole point of A is to keep it anonymous and then by the end of the season do a new one. So hopefully it's just a new A. There's a lot of great things that were announced in this episode. We still don't know who Angela Waters was actually killed at. Who was we don't know who Angela Waters was killed by. We got the announcement of the lifetime at the end of the episode. Arya and Ezra are looking for a baby to adopt. You know, in the last episode of the last episode of PLL. I can't even speak. The last episode of PLL, they were looking for a baby to adopt because Arya could not um have a baby with Ezra. Um, for some apparent reason, like every time she tried, she couldn't conceive, or there was something wrong with her eggs or something. I don't remember exactly the story. All I know is that she could not. Some people just can't have babies with other people, and it's weird. But she said she couldn't do it, and so she was looking to adopt. And it's awesome that they're actually doing that in a way where they're still keeping to the Rosewood family thing, and it makes sense that they would use Arya as a way to bring back the original liars, but in the way where it's not that they're bringing everyone back, because I don't think they would. I don't think everyone would say yes. I really don't. There's a lot of people that would say yes to this, but then there's a lot of people that are tired of it, and they moved on, and I just don't see like every liar saying yes to it. Like Mona, yes, I would see her always saying yes to it. Lucy, yes. Troy, I don't know. Shay, I don't know. Ashley, I'll say a 50-50 chance with her, compared to every other one. But Allison, that's a really interesting one. I don't never thought about Allison, but I would say a 70% chance. Um, but I'm really excited because Lucy Hale did show up for the red carpet for the first one, so I wouldn't be surprised, and she hosted it, so I wouldn't be surprised if in season 2, when they go to see what's it called again? Um uh Ezra and Arya, we get to see them. Um that's 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 my that was my happiest memory. Play Principal Clayton was very interesting. It made me feel kind of like a Riverdale type of villain for some reason. I was like, yep, this is a Riverdale type of villain. It's don't get me wrong, I love Riverdale, but I only liked Riverdale in the first couple seasons, and the only reason I really hated Riverdale is because they always made parents or people that I felt like couldn't outrun people the villain. The only thing I did like is that they did use Chip, Angela's brother, as a way of saying, oh well, he was the one that was doing all of it, because I just can't see a 30-year-old beating you in a sprint and being nowhere and everywhere at the same time. Do you get what I mean? So like when they ever did like Riverdale, it was just like annoying with that, and you know why, because I'm not giving away anything, but you know what I'm talking about if you get where I'm going with that saying. Um, I like this episode for a lot. Um, the one thing that I'm a little bit upset about, is that is Tom Beasley dead? Is Chip really dead? Like I think Chip is dead. Yeah, Tom Beasley is dead. But what does it mean? Does Angela's brother actually not did he like not fatally die? But in a way where I'm wondering if that means A is back, but I kind of don't want the A to be back. Like I feel like that would be annoying just to have the same A for 2 seasons, and we already know who it is. So what's the point of having him go around? Because that's never been done before. I don't think has we have ever known who A was, and like kept going with that character. If you get what I mean. Well, the liars know that it was A. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, we did it for a couple of episodes, but afterwards someone killed A, or something happened to that said A, or someone took the game from that person, or it keeps spiraling. It makes it a good show, and that's why I love PLL, because they always do this with every episode, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do um with this show. Definitely, since they are punishing the guilty, and I think that's great that they're doing that, because like he like A is A I don't know how to explain it. This show is different. It is way different than I expected, and everything went off the rails as you got further into the show. Um, it it was violent. It was dark. It it didn't try to be too dark that I was afraid when it got to TVMA. I didn't want like it to be like, oh, let's have sex scenes of craziness in it. No, there wasn't really that many bad sex scenes. It was always TV 14 for that. Like it was, yeah, there were some like times where we got to see like a little bit of nudity, but it wasn't really crazy like Euphoria is, and like 13 Reasons Why, or well, 13 Reasons Why is different, but like there it wasn't crazy to the point where like I was annoyed. Like I seen a couple of episodes of Euphoria. I seen a couple of episodes of 13 Reasons Why. So I know what I'm talking about when I say that, but I don't know. What do you think about this episode? I'm gonna definitely give it a 9.7 for the answers that we got. I was very surprised that we got A's answer in 10 episodes. That was really surprising. Kind of like a Riverdale situation, but at the same time, there's always next season, because that's what they just set up with these last 2 seconds. I was wondering who answered the door, and it didn't look like Chip, but now it looked like Chip. So, um, without further ado, that was PLL Original Sin. We would have to wait until season two. I will I will announce it on the channel. If in the middle of a recording, if I see anything. Maybe we'll do some news type of thing in the future. If you guys would like me to do that, I would love to do some like kind of like news thing, because I'm always on top of knowing when something comes out, first looks, stuff like that, announcements, reveals, stuff like that. I always like check out that stuff. So it could be something different on the channel, and also it could be something that gets monetized if I actually ever got monetized. So if you would like that, I would definitely do that. But it probably wouldn't be like a podcast type of thing. It probably would be like maybe like a 10 to 15 minute like talk or discussion. Um, and we could also maybe do this discussions about shows in general, like season one of this, or anything like that. If you would like that in the future, I could also do that. I love to do that. I would just have to find a way to keep you guys entertained and actually watching it for the whole thing, just not me in front of the camera talking entirely. Um, Maybe showing some pictures of the episodes and shit like that. I don't know. But anyway, that was PLL, the Original Sin. It's been a hell of a ride for the whole entire thing. I could not believe the ending that we got, and I'm excited to see what season two does. Please get season two, Warner Brothers. I know you're under some crazy stuff that I might talk about if we ever do a news thing. But HBO Max, don't lose this show, please. I know you're laying off staff, but I need this show. Definitely. This one is one for the books, and it needs to stay. And I think they said that they're keeping most of their Max originals. The only thing that they wouldn't do would be animated stuff. So I'm hoping that's the case in point. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys and girls.